I don't think we can really talk about the status of connected television without talking about the growth there. By 2026, it's projected that 9 different streaming platforms are going to have over $1 billion in ad revenue. In 2020, that was only 2. So as we see that growth happening, a lot of factors are driving it. One in particular is Biddable. That's availability of non-guaranteed one-to-one PMPs, multi-pub PMPs, curated deals, open market, all transacting in a premium TV-like environment, but with the agility and flexibility of Biddable. As consumer habits change, it's really important to address those changing habits and how you can best reach them.
Well, I'm fascinated about how Biddable is coming to connected television. What can you tell us about that?
Biddable is the future of CTV. Our strategy has specifically been focused on finding the ways to give you ease and transparency in transacting, but with a premium glass-on-wall environment that you can trust. For TV by OpenX, that's the foundation of a biddable exchange that you can operate in, and it's trust and transparency driven. It's the foundation of the baseline you should expect. We've done a lot of the hard work there so that you can focus on not having to worry about the inventory that's brought into that, and then finding your audiences and connecting with them in an addressable way, helping bridging the gaps between linear and digital with addressability and reporting.
So maybe you could tell us a bit about how that benefits buyers and also on the other side, publishers.
Yeah, I'll start with the publishers. It's a great way to maximize monetization, increase fill rates and revenue there. When you open up this inventory into an environment that it wasn't originally available in, it gives you access to new advertisers who maybe want to buy a little more last minute than a guaranteed upfront. That allows you to bring in more revenue, higher CPMs, and kind of control that flexibility there in an increasingly competitive landscape where producing that premium content that's going to keep those viewers and subscribers in your platform, that's a huge advantage to publishers. On the flip side, for buyers, there's a lot of changing landscapes going on, market dynamics, social movements, and agility in campaign strategy and planning, and being able to allocate those dollars a bit more fluidly and flexibly is really important moving forward for those campaign successes.
So when you talk to buyers, you're having a lot of conversations there, probably educating them on a lot of things. What are they saying?
Specifically for independent brands and agencies, it's very advantageous to have that flexibility and agility to plan their campaigns. A lot of these up-and-coming advertisers may have been priced out of linear or the upfronts from a financial constraints perspective. When you think about Biddable, it levels the playing field. That barrier to entry is a lot lower. Those brands can compete with these brands that have been operating in linear in those upfronts in a new way, and it levels the playing field across the board for advertisers.
So looking ahead, what can you tell us about the future of Biddable?
We've created a safe space for you to transact in Biddable and to increase that adoption there. We are seeing double-digit declines in linear, which is giving the need to find these consumers in different ways. And with pairing that with supply-side curation, it's really giving you the option to not only find that premium inventory you want, but pair it with first and third-party audiences, pair it against the RID graph, or even taking advantage of some of the normalization in content signals that now we're seeing that make it a lot easier to transact in Biddable. And we're doing that in a way that's giving you better match rates and more scale than a traditional SSP. But prioritizing any of that from a programmatic perspective, where you're prioritizing transparency, flexibility, and control, and that is really going to pave the way for Biddable to be a much more viable solution for advertisers and publishers in the future.